little bit more tired than you used to, gaining a little bit, 1 or 2 kilograms over what you usually had. Your waistbands are a little bit tighter. You're not sleeping as well. You're snoring. You start craving sugar in the afternoon. Your blood sugar starts to creep up. None of these things individually are bad, but over time, and what we say, oh, I'm just getting older. Okay, this is just because I'm getting older. But what if these aren't just random signs of aging? What if there is something that we can do about this? And that is exactly what we are going to talk about in this video. So I'm Dr. Nelum, I'm a GP.
And I'm Ronit, I'm a happiness coach, and we are
Whole Food Revolution. And Whole Food Revolution exists so that to help women reclaim their power, to rediscover their peace, and to realize that midlife can be the healthiest, happiest, and most fulfilling chapter of their life.
And whenever we talk about this thing, I mean, it's like a lot of people come to us and say, oh my God, I suddenly have 15 kilos extra and, 20 kilos extra. And we use the frog analogy for people to understand how that happens. So if you do know, I don't know if you know, but if you take a frog, put a pot with boiling water and put the frog on the top of the cover.
On top of the lid, you mean?
On top of the lid, sorry, yes, top of the lid. And what happened is that if you increase the heat a bit by bit, the frog would never notice that it's basically dying. It will die. The frog will dehydrate to death because the frog doesn't notice the increase
in temperature over time.
Yeah. And we are exactly the same. There is one tiny thing that is off the rail. There's one tiny cut that doesn't heal. There is something that takes it a long time. This flu just took 3 months.
Yes.
And no, we're not saying get into a panic mode. It's not what we're saying. What we're saying is that those are messages that the body is sending, is saying to you, something here is not working properly.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Yes.
I remember that when I started special education, the rule that it said to us that if you have ear infections that are happening in 6 months, they were happening
multiple infections.
Yes, no. The solution is not just go take antibiotics. I remember that as special education teachers, they told us this. They say, if a child has in a short time something that comes up again and again and again, then
that's a message from
the
body.
Message. The body is basically the body is basically saying. Now we are wonderful creatures, and we have an amazing ability to adopt. Now, it's a good
to adapt?
Adapt.
To
yes,
adapt.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
To adapt. And the thing is this, it's a wonderful skill, but not when we're talking about your health. It's good to adapt to a good thing.
Yes.
To adapt to a new lifestyle, a new habit, a new positive thing. That's a good thing. But not adapting to
kind of normalizing.
Exactly. And look, it's
certain.
The other name of it is basically compromising.
Yeah.
So it's okay when we adopt to good things and changes and so on, but not compromising. Because compromising means that you shut the message up. You basically tell the message, it doesn't matter.
Yes. And we're normalizing certain things, isn't it? Like, I used to be that person, exactly that person that I described earlier, that, not sleeping, feeling tired, snoring,
1 kilo,
brain,
another kilo,
and thinking, well, isn't this what's supposed to happen to women as we age? And the answer is no.
No.
We can. I think it's about really, these are signs of poor metabolic health that we
Yeah.
are gradually, like that heat turning up, gradually turning.
And the thing is this, if you can think about it as heat, it's exactly the same. It's like we're burning from the inside because the body needs to work much harder for the things that were much easier before. So you think about, oh no, okay, so it's just another biscuit. Or you look at it as like, oh, okay, I'll just take away now a little bit because I'm very busy.
Yes.
And
Or, having coffees to keep you awake because you haven't slept at night.
Exactly. And I think it's this, when we talk about little kids, when they have this trick, little kids, it's a wonderful trick, by the way. I really admire them for this ability. They would say, just one more story. Mom, just one more minute. Just 5 more minutes. And the thing is this, it's fine, 5 more minutes. But the second you tell yourself, oh, I'll just scroll a little bit on the computer now. Oh, I'll just watch another chapter.
Another episode of of whatever.
And the worst thing is, like, we've dedicated some videos. Go watch other videos about this, about normalizing stress.
Oh gosh,
it's like, oh my god, people talk about stress as if they talk about breathing. It's like the same. Do you breath.
You know how, Ronit, I've now consciously stopped myself from saying this, but sometimes when you ask people how are they, I'm busy. We're so busy. That's the first thing that comes out of their mouth. It's like that is like a status symbol that of being busy, where
that is actually a good point. The status symbol that we need to talk about this one. I discovered that the busy thing.
Yes,
we should dedicate some time to talking about busy. Years ago, I've discovered that this is the phrase that people use. And I started writing like to people or saying, I had a good busy. Like, honestly, I've started using the word good busy because busy was just another word of saying I'm stressed.
Yeah, exactly.
And the thing is this, those choices that we make, are little things that will determine how our everyday would look like. Because, even when we do, Nelum and I, in some of our workshops, we do the habits, changing habits. And they always say, if you change a habit and you learn a new one, you do not skip that 2 days in a row. Why? No. Because our brain has the ability to let it go if we just, get out of there. So really, the small things, we're not saying if you've skipped it once or, Mom, 5 more minutes. It's okay unless it becomes a habit.
Yeah.
Unless it becomes 5 minutes and then 5 more minutes.
But like we have negative habits like that build like this, Ronit, we can also build positive habits.
Exactly.
And it's one tiny action at a time, isn't it? Making a little bit of an effort. For me, it was that making sure that I don't stay up and watch that next episode that it's going to compromise my sleep, and actually prioritize my sleep. So that, so for all of us, we have these small things that we can do that gradually builds up our health and the good habits.
And true. And I want to add into what Nelum just said. The reason we have 10 kilos, 15 kilos, is because slowly we've compromised. Now, exactly the same way that we've slowly compromised on many health and mental health and, well-being and so on, the solution exactly the same. As slowly as we went up, slowly we can reverse it. And it is possible. It's a wonderful thing. It doesn't end in here. It doesn't end here when you say, okay, now I'm 50, now I'm 40, now I'm 60. I was like, you can do many things in this time because the same principle works in both directions.
Yes.
So how did I gain weight? By the way, I want you to know that I've gained weight not even 1 kilo at a time. I've gained it at 20, 100 grams at a time. Honestly, that's how it works. It's like, It's like, oh,
time. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're not saying that you need to get on a scale every day, but the basic principle is that things didn't happen overnight. It was a gradual, slow burning.
And by the way, the solution is exactly the same. It's like you did not, it's like sometimes when people say, oh, I've been doing this for 3 months. It's like, seriously? For about 30 years, you've been neglecting this body and now you want to fix it in 3 months? No, it is impossible to do it. Yes. So be realistic. But the same thing, if you make small, happy, positive, productive, mindful choices, and you repeat them again and again and again, at one stage it becomes a habit. And then you become a healthy person. And Nelum and I did say that. We're not looking for you to find perfection, okay? It's not about you being perfect. It's not about being, never move away from your habit even one day. No. It's basically, well, Ronit, like what I do say though is like it's trying to make it the baseline, isn't it? That whatever you are trying to get to make it your baseline way of living. What that means is like, brushing your teeth. You do that without thinking, and habits should be like that you have developed these habits, that they happen naturally. And and that's what we talk about at Whole Food Revolution. It's how, well, to first look at the mind, to look at the beliefs and the ideas that run us, I suppose, and then how to put this into practice, and then also to understand the science. And so if this is something that excites you and you want to learn more, then please like, share, and subscribe. Bye. Bye-bye.